What's up, everybody? A little different angle. Why? Because I forgot my tripod today. I just stole the piece off the end of it to use for another video. Hi, I'm Michael Jones, Rayden Chronicles. This is a diary, vlog, post therapy for me. Footage to leave my kids, so in 20 years they can go back and, you know, maybe by then it'd be like 4 million episodes and they'd be like, what did Dad think about this? And it'd be click. That'd be cool. My father's been dead for like 20 some years. I would love to, like, if he had done a YouTube channel and just had a bunch of stuff he was just rambling about. Yeah, I don't really stay on subject. This is like for real, live time, get on here, whatever I'm thinking at the moment and go kind of thing. Yeah, and usually my tripod's over here, so I can talk and not, you know, be weird. But so I do have a Tesla that's on FSD, so it's driving by itself. But as you see, my feet and hands are ready to go, just because I'm looking this way or looking forward. I'm very attentive of the road. So for people who say, pay attention, I am, baby, I am. I don't know, maybe I'm some sort of superhero, but I can look forward, and I have this thing, it's called peripheral vision, so I can kind of make it look like I'm looking at the camera with my glasses. Look at this, and secretly, look, my eyes move in my sockets. So everybody calm down. I'm paying attention. People who say that to me and they say, pay attention, I just want to say, homie, do you know how much you have to trust a machine driving 70 some plus miles an hour to completely just let go of it and not look and pay attention and not be worried about the car running into a wall? Son, you have to have a lot of trust that I don't have. I am not a trusting person. Definitely not inside of a 70 mile an hour plus car going down the road. So believe me, I am paying attention. But the car does very well driving itself. You do learn the car, but you're still not going to, I mean, I'm not going to give it my 100% trust. You got these fools out here that put weights in the seat, weights on the steering wheel so they can get over there. And yes, you lost your mind. No way. But, so this morning, I'm heading down to the dentist in Newbern. I recently had all of my bottom teeth pulled, and now I have 4 dentures in, and the bottom teeth, I had 7 pulled, and then the dentures put in like the same day. Apparently there's a lot of change that happens in your throat muscle, your jaw structure, the way you swallow, being that your teeth aren't there anymore, and these teeth are here, but they're still not yours, so your tongue thinks they're foreign. And just all sorts of shit can happen. And the 2 things that have happened with me, and I mean, I like the teeth. Like they're cool. Like I'm not like the fit's good. They don't feel bad to me, except the 2 symptoms I'm about to tell you about. But I like have severe dry mouth. As you can tell, I'm eating a piece of candy right now. So I have severe dry mouth. I'm talking about, like, it feels like no saliva is being produced. And also, I'm having trouble swallowing. So, you know, I eat a meal. I don't eat like 3 meals. I'm not a 3 meal a day guy. So I'm more of a, you know, when I get hungry. Sometimes that's twice. Every now and then it'll be 3 times. But most of the time it's 3. Well, I mean once. So, and that's late in the evening, like when Amber gets home, my wife. So, what happens is I eat. Yes, I tend to do everything fast. I rush through everything. I don't know why. What's the Alabama song? I'm in a hurry to get things done. Yeah, that song. I hate that song, but that song fits me because I don't know why. I'm just always in a hurry. I feel like I'm in a race all the time. So, I gotta learn to slow down, chew a little bit slower, make sure I chew up. I notice that when you become aware of things you do, you know, kind of like, man, I wasn't aware that happened. I do that if you're honest with yourself. Because some people just, they think they really are or whatever. But yeah, I tend to just bite it, chew what I need to for a second to get it down and swallow, which is probably, my other digestive problems. So, Amber claims I burp a lot. Clearly, she's never been around a welding shop or a mechanic shop if she thinks I burp a lot. But, maybe so. But, anyway, the swallowing is really scary. I'm rehashing some of this, but like I say, I talk what's going on. But yeah, swallowing is really scary because that's how my heart attack started. You can tie it all together. Scary as hell. And when that feeling starts, and that's how my heart attack started. I'm, pacing like, is this heart attack? Is this what's going on? So I'm just kind of coming up here today to see what's going on. The dentist knows more than I do, so maybe I can tell him those 2 symptoms, and he'd be like, oh, well, here's what happened. The denture's resting on this. Let me take that out, or this is going to take time. Your mouth's going to get used to it. All this will come back. I mean, it says all over the internet and ChatGPT and all that. Like, if you keep having trouble swallowing, like, you might want to just check with your dentist again. So I'm up here checking with my dentist again. So we'll see what he says. I hope he's got a quick fix, but I don't know if he does. It may just be it takes a month or so for my mouth to get used to everything. I just don't understand the dry mouth. Like, I'm going to have glucose overload with sugar because I'm eating so much hard candy. I got to keep like a piece of hard candy in my mouth all the time. And everything on the market almost that you can buy in a store anyway that has to do with dry mouth has xylitol in it, which is a sugar sweetener substitute, but it also makes your salivary glands go crazy and produce saliva, so you'll be moist. And most everything out there has it, and that stuff's been shown to cause blood clots. And I ain't messing around with no blood clots. I got a stent in now. I'm hoping that thing stays wide open. I don't want any clot to be going on. I mean, normal clot, but not bad clot. So I'm trying to stay away from that. So I got like some throat lozenges. What I got? That's what I got. Whatever that says. Halls. It don't have all the menthol taste. It tastes like those strawberry lifesaver cream savers or whatever it's called. That's what it tastes like. But I just have to keep one in my mouth all the time, and hopefully it keeps my mouth wet. It's weird. This dry mouth is a bitch. I don't like it at all. I've never thought about that because I've never had any issue with dry mouth. Jesus. This is brutal. And the swallowing is brutal too, because usually I'll eat that last time of the meal, I told you, I'll eat that last time, and then I, after that, about 40 minutes to an hour after that, I'll start feeling like, oh man, I can't swallow. Like, what in the world? Like, this is weird. And then, I end up like, feel like I'm choking. So I almost ended up at the ER the other night. I got so scared. I calmed myself back down, took a chance, I guess, but yeah, I freaked out. So I hope they can stop this swallowing thing. And I even got like sick and threw up like twice after dinner, two nights in a row. Just like, I guess it's called regurgitation, because it felt like all the food was sitting like right here on my neck. That was it. So that was not comfortable. So yeah, I hope I can get over this. I don't even care if he shows me how to do some stretches. I'll do some neck stretches. I'll do some neck exercises, whatever it takes to help me get used to this. Because man, this is uncomfortable. It's so weird how in your mouth, like your tongue changes and like little bitty things change everything about in your mouth. It makes it feel like totally different and weird. Very odd. I don't know. You got to think about that before you go get some dentures. Coming through Kinston now, going, like I say, heading to New Bern to the dentist office from Goldsboro. coming through Kinston. I gotta give the guy a call, swing back through, hopefully get my check from the Carolina Ice guy for the video work we did last week. And then he said he's got some exciting stuff to tell me. So I can't wait to hear about that. That's cool. Always like being always like working with people who are excited about their product. You know, excited to grow, excited to try to brand it, stuff like that. You just don't, you know, most of the time you're trying to almost teach the person because they don't know. And this guy seems to have, you know, he seems to understand that he needs this. So hopefully he'll keep working with me. He's been a good client. This is the guy from Carolina Ice, like I say. He's a good client. He, as I say, I'm always wide open, so I'm like fast-paced, just moving a million miles an hour. You know, I'm one of the guys that can't let a notification on my phone go. Like, if you text me, most of the time I'm gonna text you right back, and that's a fault of mine because most of the time, you know, like when I'm with Amber or whatever, I probably should just close down at like 5 o'clock, you know, business. But I just like working all the time. That's, you know, I like what I do, so it doesn't seem like I'm working if I'm answering an email from a client. But some, you know, he's a little bit more laid back, so we had to match styles, you know, get each other's vibe, energy. Totally cool guy. Just we had to match energy because, like, he kind of came off to me sometime like he almost wasn't sure about hiring me, or like maybe he didn't like what I was saying. Of course, that's me though. I take everything negatively. You know, I take it if something's going on like that, and I'm just like, oh, they didn't like me, or they don't think my work's good enough, or you know, they don't, because it's me and I'm not a company, you know, and I'm local, that they're gonna think that I can't produce the work, or they're not gonna give me a chance to produce the work. But he totally seems like he will, and he, you know, has so far. We start doing a little bit more consistent media, then we can get into it. But you know, we got to decide. Like I say, we got a like a price package tier. So hopefully, maybe he'll just pick one of those, and that's like by the hour, and go with one of those. Then it'll be more consistent. That's what I still want. A couple more clients. I'm still working on like Hairology in Goldsboro. I'm still working on those guys. I haven't been to a ton of hair places in Goldsboro, but I've seen a few, and like this place just looks cool. Like they got a cool place. There's one more. I think it's called The Look or something. I think it's on John Street. Maybe not John Street. Center Street. But the hairology place looks cool. So I mean, for my own selfish reasons, I'd like to do video for, you know, a cool looking place that looks, you know, looks kind of eclectic, like out of place, you know, like out of Raleigh or somewhere, you know, like you don't see that in Goldsboro. They usually kind of, you know, I don't know, generic looking, plain. But this place, whoever did it, you know, it's got a cool little downtown look, at the brick look like you would see downtown Raleigh or somewhere. So come across good on video. In other words, it make my job easier. Plus, you know, like I say, you can't look at that video marketing like it's, you know, paying for marketing almost. It's just like you're just investing in your growth, because it's gonna grow. I told my wife that the other day. It's like, I need to hire a guy to do my behind the scenes and shooting video while I'm doing jobs, because, I mean, it's almost like clockwork. If I ever make a commercial and then, you know, pump it out on the internet, like I'll pick up 1 or 2 jobs. And usually, you know, the jobs I have pay well. So, I mean, 1 or 2 jobs is all I need for, you know, like a month or 2. So if I could keep that going consistently, you know, like if I could keep that going consistently every week, put out a couple of videos, keep them on the internet, man, I'd probably stay really busy. But, you know, there's life. Things happen, and you need rest, and you have work, so you tend to kind of not do that. But I need to step it up a little bit so I can keep some consistent work. I do wish this lady would break the 45-mile-an-hour barrier. I see she's got cables and stuff holding her car together. Maybe it'll fall apart at 45. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to know, because I don't think she's ever going to. Here we go. Oh dear gosh. Okay, I had to pass her. Wow, this truck is just sitting sideways in the road. Oh, he's gone now. But anyway, yeah, I got to get more consistent work doing that. Something I got to get better at, making commercials for myself and doing exactly what I'm telling these people they need to do. You know, like you need to market. It works, and I know it works. But anyway, the traffic's getting thick, and I got to get up here, so I'm probably gonna have to take control. Maybe drive just a touch above the speed limit. Only 4 miles an hour. But you guys have a good day. Believe in yourself. Be good, people. Be honest all the time. Just try to be better all the time. Can't be the best all the time, but try to be as good as you can. All right. I love y'all. Peace.